is Walnut Meadows versus Tara Winters. Miss Winters is here by telephone only. Your manager, Judy, is here. You have provided a judgment information sheet that shows that December rent and late fees is $205. Is that correct?
That's correct.
How much are the late fees?
$45 each.
I'll let that go. Court costs of $184.33. Ms. Winters, they contend that the current arrearage through December is $389.33. Looks like you did a good job of getting things caught up. What's your position?
I've been working on getting everything caught up. I tried to have it all caught up before today, but you know, life is life, and
well, the law requires we adjourn this 7 days anyway, and then you'll get an additional 10 days from that. But let's take a look at, see how next Monday looks on the calendar.
Well, I get paid on, planned on paying $205 on Friday. Hopefully I can pay the whole amount. I mean.
All right, well, if you can, great. Otherwise, you'll get until December 25th. But Lance, are you available next Monday, December 15th at 1:40?
I am, Your Honor.
As a practical matter, Miss Winters, next Monday is 7 days from to now. Now that's December 15th. 10 days from that is Christmas Day. And in history of the universe, I don't think anybody ever got evicted on Christmas Day. So as a practical matter, you really got till the end of December to get December's rent paid before January's rent is paid.
I have December.
But if you pay everything by next Monday, nobody even needs to appear.
I have December's rent is paid. I paid my December's rent. This is like an old water bill from a company that we had, and like our water bill, like it's just been a struggle because there was a water bill that I didn't know anything that I even had that got added to a bunch of stuff. And so I've been struggling to get everything caught up, and I finally got it down to the 205. Now, of course, they add court costs and everything to it. So it's the 389.
Yes. Yes. I can't tell from what I'm looking at about utilities. I know the three of utilities can be quite high, but do you disagree with the number?
Yeah. Like I knew I had everything caught up at the 205 because I was like almost $2,000 behind.
I want you to meet with Judy, your manager, and discuss this with her. We'll discuss it further next Monday, December 15th at 1:40.
And Your Honor, some of the confusion is that under the terms of the lease, the payments get applied to utilities, late fees, and things like that before they get applied to rent. So it's going back and getting applied to those older things. So that's why it shows on my information sheet as being December rent balance.
Yeah, so it shows up as rent. We don't see the underlying calculation that came to that figure. But if it's in dispute, we can discuss it further. But if you talk to your manager, maybe she can explain exactly what it is. And if we've resolved it, we'll deal with it next week. If we haven't, we may have to set it for something further. All right. I'll see you next Monday at 1:40, okay?
Okay.
I'd like you to at least appear by Zoom if you could. I don't like doing this just by telephone, so.
Yeah, no, I just didn't have the time to be able to not be at work, and I didn't want to be on a video call at work.
All right, well, let's see what we can do next week. All right, good luck to you. I'll see you next week. Walnut Meadows Apartments versus Bethel Caldwell. This is file number 252328. This is October's rent, November's rent, November late, December rent, December late. $1,902.18. Water charges of $65 for November and December, which is $130. And court costs of $184.33 for a total of $2,216.51. Ms. Caldwell, you agree with that or disagree?
Okay, I'm gonna disagree with that, Your Honor, because when I received that paperwork, that came through the mail, because apparently I kept missing the man that was coming to my door, and he left a card. Well, a week after I got that paper out the mail, I gave her 2 money orders totaling $1,500. I just put $1,000 in that mail on the 4th, I wanna say, of this month. So that would cover most of everything you said except for this month. Well, I asked her, I called and I left a message and asked her, Judy, how much do I owe? Could you give me a balance? And she never responded to that message. And so I just put $1,000 in the Dropbox this month.
When did you do that?
It's dated for December the 3rd or the 4th.
Has that hit the system yet?
Judy can probably answer that better than me. I do note from the tenant ledger that I have the 2 money orders, one for $1,000 on November 5th and also one for 500 on the same date, November 5th, were received and have been accounted for in the totals I've given you. Judy, can you tell us whether that last payment in the Dropbox has been received?
I have not, seems how I just got back in my office today after bereavement. I have not honestly been down there since that happened. So if there's another payment in the Dropbox, it may be.
All right, well, it seems like that'd be the first thing I did when I got in the morning, but Ms. Caldwell, there may be some dispute as to the number. The $1,500 that you described, Mr. Thornton said came in on November 5th. If your $1,000 is in the Dropbox, that will certainly be applied to any arrearage, which would make the amount due $1,216.51. That includes your water bills, 2 of them, a late fee of $45 and $184.33. Do you have a plan to try to catch this up?
You know, Your Honor, I could have borrowed the balance of that, but she don't return phone calls. She doesn't return and try to respond to me. And I did just hear her say she just came back from bereavement or, you know, but being in the position that she is and she knowing that people owe her, I feel like she could have at least responded, and then I probably wouldn't have to be here today. But I get paid on Wednesdays, but I'm unable to give it to her because I don't get paid until I'm at work, which is after 4 o'clock.
Where are you working?
I'm still at Axel.
Are you really? Good for you. Are you missing work right now?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right, I'm gonna continue this to next Monday.
Can I do a morning? I would show up here.
All right, well, let me see what I got for a morning. It doesn't look like Mr. Thornton is set to be here on Friday morning, the 19th.
Well, if I drop the, if I get the cashier's check, take pictures, the money orders and take pictures of it, can I come in on one morning to bring the evidence that it is paid?
Yeah, let's figure this out. If it is paid, nobody even needs to come.
She don't even know the $1,000 in there.
No, like I said.
I'm
it's
sorry, my
$130.
husband passed away. I had to be out of the office. I
Well,
apologize.
that's certainly understandable. Bereavement leave is important, and it doesn't get any more important than that.
I know.
So All right, I get it. Uh,
If it works.
Ms. Caldwell, right now, I don't know where to put it. I'm gonna leave it for next Monday, December 15th at 1:45.
Oh, I ain't gonna be able to make it, cause I'm missing out, like, they,
Well, if you pay it, you don't even need to come.
oh, cool,
So if you pay it between now and then, you don't need to even be here.
okay.
All right, if you have issues, then you can come, you can zoom in or come back live like you did here. But did you get this sheet in the mail with the numbers on it?
I just saw the court date.
All right, well, you go out to the office, we'll give you a copy of this. And if your $1,000 is in the box, take $1,000 off this. And that's how much they claim that you owe. So you go out to the counter, I'll have the clerk give you a copy of that. And I think we believe your $1,000 is in that box, but Judy's had certainly other issues, but she'll get to it. And if you pay everything, you don't even need to show up next week. All
Your
right,
Honor, I
thank
just
you.
wanted, can I check something, Your Honor?
Yes.
The prior case you set for 115 on the 15th. You said,
Oh, I didn't mean 115. I meant 140.
okay, that, it didn't
140
make
and then
sense with the
145.
distance between them, so.
Yeah, no, I said 140 and 145. If I said 115, it was an error. It was 12:15. That's maybe why I got sideways. Next Monday, December 15th at 1:40. The next one's at 1:45.
Got it, thank you.
Walnut Meadows versus Elijah Perry. Mr. Perry was here early, which I appreciate. We went through his rights. This claim is through November and December with a partial for November. December's rent of 800 plus the late fee is 908. December's water charge of 65 and court costs, the amount due was 1,157.93. Mr. Perry, what's your response to that?
Yeah, I'll be working, trying to pay as much as I can. I never been like a month, like over a month late. I always catch up throughout the month earlier, couple weeks in. I actually have rent for December. I know we have to the 5th and it is the 8th. I know that comes with the late fee also. I do have that I could put in the box today, 6 p.m. because I'm actually at work right now.
Yeah, where are you working?
I'm at Bowling Best One Tire, Three Rivers.
Give me one moment here. I brought my phone in by accident. We'll turn it off. All right. Well, all right, make that payment. And then that would still leave some shortfalls. We can discuss it next further.
Yes. I know I received the email from Judy today. My battle, I know I had a legal fee on there. She just advised me of today and that my balance was $69. So with the payment of this month being due, it makes my ledger look a lot more.
Well, when you get a late fee of $45, then you get the court costs that jacks it up. Court
Yes.
costs are $183.33. That's the filing fee, the service fee, and the statutory attorney fee.
Yes. Yes. I try to keep contact with Judy as much as I can. And she does her part on responding.
Well, that's very good. As you heard, she's been gone for a while.
Yes.
And bless her, she's back today. So
Yes.
stay in contact with her. We'll
Yes.
continue this to next week, December 15th at 1:50. we'll set these all close together. I think everybody intends to pay. So give Judy a minute to get her feet on the ground here on her first day back, but I would say make your payment, then check in with her later in the week. And we'll see how much is still due and owing when we talk next week, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
We done a lot of business at Bowling Tire this year.
Yes,
Glad you guys are there.
thank you. Thank you.
All
Glad
right,
that.
you're good to go.
All right. Thank you. You said Monday, right? 150.
Monday, next Monday, the 15th at 1:50.
Okay. All right.
All right,
Thank you so
thank you.
much.
All right, thank you, Lance.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Copper Bay versus France. Brenda, the manager, is here. This housing stock, these Copper Bay properties are they aren't among, I believe they are the most expensive rental units we have here in St. Joe County. Mr. Franz, they allege that you're behind in your rent. At the time of filing, they allege your arrearage was $2,355 plus some other costs. We'll get to that in a minute to pin the number down, but you are a defendant in a landlord-tenant case alleging that you owe rent.
The rent to retain possession is $7,125, and there are $75 worth of pet fees also due, plus court costs of $248.01. So that the total possession judgment amount would be $7,448.01. But at the appropriate time, we'd also be seeking a prorated money judgment. Damages for the money judgment would be $5,437.90, court costs of $248.01. So the total money judgment amount would be $5,685.91.
If we were to do it today.
Right, that's right.
Mr. Franz, rent, that's by far the highest rent in the county. It's is this one of the newly constructed houses there? Miss Hill?
Yes, this is one of our newer homes.
All right. Mr. Franz, what's your position?
I've just had a really long string of some bad luck. My father got sick. I've been trying to help him out. Vehicle issues. And I don't mean to get behind, but life happens, and I'm trying
Yes.
to, but
Well, when you get behind, you get way behind.
yeah.
Within 2 or 3 months, you're $7,000 behind. Have you made any provision to move?
I've been looking, yeah. I mean, I don't believe I'm gonna be able to catch it up by any time of what they're gonna be able to give me, so I am looking.
No, this would take a while. We have to, by law, continue this matter for 7 days, which would be December 15th. And I would continue this until 2 p.m. on Monday, December 15th. You would get 10 days from that day, which would be Christmas Day, before a writ of eviction could enter. Essentially, they won't be able to do anything till about January 2nd. So my suggestion is you prepare to vacate this house by the first of the year. Or the sheriff can come put all of your stuff out. Who else lives there?
It's just me. I used to have a roommate, but they left. And that's been another one of the issues with getting a little bit behind.
Well, yeah, you can't afford to live here. You picked the most expensive place in the county to rent. So we're gonna reconvene next week. And I would then give you 10 days from that day. The next business day would be December 26th. But as a practical matter, probably no eviction would occur until after the first of the year. So if you don't come, I'm going to give you until December 26th to move, or you'll be subject to being evicted. If you do come, we'll discuss it further. We're still in the month of December. So if you do move, you need to turn in your keys and give your forwarding address in writing within 4 days of your moving. I've driven through this new construction project. There must be 40 units. I suspect we're going to see more of these because this rent is, for our standards, quite high. But right now, we got what we got. All right, so we're going to revisit this next Monday at 2 o'clock. You're welcome to come in like this as you have, or to come in by Zoom. But if they get what they ask for, I will give you 10 additional days to pay that amount of rent or be prepared to move. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
All right, you're good to go. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hi, this is Judge Middleton calling. Could I see Erin Blair for a landlord-tenant case? She is subject to termination of tenancy. She's in custody. So if you could zoom her into my courtroom. All right, it's not actually set till 2:10. All right, thank you. Bye. All right, they're gonna bring her in. Richard Walters versus Erin Blair. The file number is 252251. Ms. Blair, I talked to you last week when I had you brought in. This is Judge Middleton once again. Mr. Walters, who owns the house that you're living in, wants you to move. You're currently in jail. There's a question of whether you even are even at the house or living at the house.
No, I'm not living there. Only some of my stuff is there.
I told you I'd take a look at your case. You've been in jail now for 35 days. Normally in a misdemeanor, entitled to have bail set after 28 days. Both of your matters are in the circuit court, so they're felony charges and there's no out date. So there's 180-day circumstance in circuit court. So you're not there, your stuff is there, but you don't have an out date in court yet. What kind of stuff is there?
Clothes, personal belongings. I was actually going to be moving to my grandmother's the same week I ended up coming in here into one of her apartments.
Where's your grandma live?
Sturgis.
Mr. Walters,
Yes, sir.
what's your position?
As far as that, we want her out. We do have her stuff packed up, and David is keeping it there at the apartment so it doesn't get destroyed. And we'd like to see her out.
All right. Could you get her property to her grandmother's?
Yes, we can.
Do you know who that is?
David does. I do not.
Ms. Blair, is that acceptable to you if they take your stuff and move it to your grandmother's? All right, I'm gonna give them 10 days to do it. You have until December 18th. What's your grandmother's name?
Darlene.
What's her last name?
Hill.
Hill? You have 10 days to vacate, which essentially gives them 10 days to deliver your possessions to Darlene Hill in Sturgis. You also have until December 18th to appeal this. They want your stuff out. Mr. Wolf apparently knows your grandmother. We'll make sure that they would rather probably take it out of there than have to store it there until you get out of jail. I don't have any conception of what your out date would be. Because I don't know enough about your cases. But they will see that your property is delivered to your grandmother's Darlene Hill in Sturgis within the next 10 days. And in which case your tenancy is ended at 211 West Main.
Okay.
All right, do you have any question?
Well, if for some reason, can I give them someone else just in case my grandmother's not okay with that?
I'm not, I didn't hear you. Could you say that again?
Is it possible that I give you somebody else in case my grandmother's not okay with my stuff staying there?
Yes, you can make arrangements to have your own friend come and get it and move the stuff.
Because David knows my ex, and I'm pretty sure he would move it for me too.
All right.
I'll let David know and give him those two options.
All right,
Okay.
very good. All right, Miss Blair, either way, I would like to get your stuff out of there by December 18th.
Thank you.
All right. All right, good luck to you. Let me take you out of this. You go back. Thanks to Deputy Avery for getting you in there. All right, so Mr. Walters, I'll remove you as well.
Okay, I got a question, Judge.
Yes,
When David moves the stuff out or they come and get it, do I need to notify you?
no,
Okay,
only if she doesn't. If she
okay,
doesn't, you can ask for the writ of eviction, but
all right,
as long as she gets it out of there, you're good to go.